So I'd encourage you, you don't have to though, you can do whatever you want. Well, first of all, I'd like to welcome you for being here. My name is Josh Lamar. I'm the Director of Bands for K Public Schools, and along with Mr. Keys and Mr. Har, we have the privilege to work with students from 7th grade through 12th grade. Almost every single student that you'll see tonight, we have started on their instrument, and we've had a really great week. One of the things that has been spectacular for this year has been attendance, and I keep talking to these guys about how great their attendance has been. I have not had to track down anybody. Everybody has been accounted for, and the days that they've were not able to be here, they would contact me and tell me, and that has been really great. So we've had, and it's really it has really shown in the execution of the show and learning how to do everything. So it's made things really great. I would like to also recognize our administration. We have our new AD, I think he might be here, Mr. Derek Gone and Ms. Scheller and Ms. Keys. We have two principals. And yeah, thank you, yes. There they are, yeah, he's up there. So I want to thank both of them. We have a very supportive administration. I've worked in a couple other schools before, and we are really blessed with the administration we have, and we've gotten a lot of support. We have new uniforms that we got a couple years ago. We have, make sure you check out our sousaphones. You probably need to put your sunglasses on because they are so shiny. So we've got new sousaphones. We've got a new mellophone line that we have desperately needed for years, and the tuning on these brand new Yamaha mellophones is so nice. So if you know what you're listening for, listen for those mellophones tonight, which are marching French horns, so they sound really great. I would like to thank, and I kind of messed up. Normally I have this a little bit more arranged where the staff who has helped us, I have like I line them up, and I kind of like messed that part up this year. So I think we have Zach Weitenheimer. Are you up here somewhere? Zach Weitenheimer, he might be with the kids back here. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it like they're right next to me and kind of keep going here. I would like to thank obviously Mr. Keys and Mr. Har for helping us. We have a new color guard staff who is actually a teacher at CHS, which has been really awesome. Patricia Hensley is working with our color guard, so I want to thank her. We have a middle school music teacher, Zach Weitenheimer, who's also a tuba player. He has worked with us for the last 3 years, I think, and he's been so great to work with. We have a fellow from DeSoto that recently graduated from SEMO that's been working with our drum line and our percussion, Gavin Luther. And he'll be walking out here soon. We've also had a SEMO student working with our front ensemble. That's Angel Evans. So would you help me thank them right now for getting the kids ready the last couple weeks? We had a lot of parents put tonight together and do a whole lot of things. I want to thank all of them. This is always scary because I know I always forget somebody. But especially Gina Matisic and her husband for getting the food and preparing the food and organizing everything. Gina Matisic and her husband, Diane Higgins, Shannon McAllister, Amy Mattis, who always helps with uniforms, and she's also kind of organized the blankets and the earrings that they're selling too. So we had several other parents volunteer tonight to help. So thank you to all those parents. Can you help me thank them right now? So a couple things are going to be different this year. A lot of times we just bring the kids out and we run their show. So I wanted to explain what we're going to do differently this year. One thing that's definitely different is we're playing under the lights, which is cool. Gavin, Connor, calm down. So
that's just good.
One thing that is different is we are going to play the national anthem. We're going to play a couple of little drum things for you and the fight song tonight. So you're going to get your money's worth tonight. Before we play our show, though, but when we do our show, we're going to actually give you 2 runs of our opener. So our opener has 32 pages of drill. Normally our opener only has at max maybe 18 pages of drill. So this thing is almost half the length of our entire show, maybe even more. So our very first song out of 3 is very, very long. So we just got it done yesterday. Our first football game, you'll probably see us play the first 2, and then probably by the second football game, we'll have the closer on the field. So just so you know, what you're about to see is not the entire show, it is only the start of the show. And then next week, we have 3 night rehearsals. We will probably learn our second movement drill on Monday and Tuesday night, put the instruments on it. And that's what's really, really the most challenging. Learning the drill is not hard. What's hard is them playing the music while they're moving around on the field. And that's really, really complicated and awkward at first. So that's kind of why these things take so long to develop. The percussion came in 3 weeks ago, and they started with just themselves. Color Guard came in 3 weeks ago. They just started, so they have to get a week head start. And then everybody else came in 2 weeks ago, so this is kind of what we've done for the last 2 weeks. And then the very first performance we're going to do for you, we're going to only march our show, and you're going to hear a recording that we practice with. Mr. Keys uses the software where he adds a click, a metronome, on top of the publisher's recording so we can practice along with. And a lot of times throughout the show, we'll only run a segment of the show at a time. We'll focus on that, and we'll clean those things, and then we'll move on to different spots. So this is a little bit kind of an educational thing for you. Back in the day, we had to record it with a cassette tape, and I'm standing in the back with a jam block going ding, 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 ding. But now Mr. Keys just can do it all digitally, and it's, you know, steady, and it's real clear. So we're gonna get these guys set up, and we'll do the first part, and then obviously you know what the national anthem sounds like. So when we get there, if you would please rise when we play the national anthem. But we'll get this thing started, and we'll thank you for being here tonight.
Part 2.
Hey, you like our new podium?
Yeah.
He likes it, he doesn't have to climb up.
He likes it, he doesn't have to climb up.
Please rise for the play of our national anthem.